He sucks. Yeah, because I experienced it. Because I have the Patriots in the other league. That nigga sucks. But I need. I can't help it. Can't help it. Yeah, man. That's Patriots or oh.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide
Bill
receivers
Campbell,
and the
Mike
confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that
E
in
X
this one.
Factor. Oh
Welcome everybody
nah.
to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan Hare
I
Stadium.
would have X Factor fucking Carl Williams before I X Factor a nigga named Booty.
Taking on a team from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers.
Wouldn't
48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside
even
Dave
say
Lowery
that.
and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
The Saints. The Saints. I got the Saints.
The Tigers will get this season
I
underway
said,
as toe
yeah.
meets leather.
You know, he's not gonna get any. He is not going to get any team off my team. He's not gonna get
And
anybody
no
off my
chance
team.
at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own
You.
25.
I mean, I do need Coin, but he sucks.
On the run, it's Cobb.
Like 80 something, 9 speed, 9. I don't
27
know.
after picking up one. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn.
Like,
The good news about starting the season outside the top
he
25,
felt like a fuck.
not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want
Of course
to
you
get
say
that
that.
attention
Of
and
course
get
you
into
say
those
that.
runs.
In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of
I
absolutely
know.
nowhere. You saw it back in
I
the day
know.
with
But you
USC.
got
You've
young
seen it
you got young
like
piece. I
in
want
the
to.
past. You can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum,
I
but it starts with this game
someone
right
on
here.
defense.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either. So you
It
never
might
know.
be a
What's
D
important
lineman.
is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really
Edge,
special
maybe.
things this
I
year.
don't know. I
They
gotta
get
look
a
at your
chance
team.
to start
I just started the
strong
game.
here in week one.
Nah.
They'll try the right side. And maybe they'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Oh my God, he dropped a pick.
The last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to
Slump
finish the
safety.
play. That should have been a pick.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Finds space on the right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Oh, this Clemson D-line.
1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback keeper. All down.
Of course, he was probably.
As he picks up the first down.
We're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive away as there's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Might be calling a hot route. After run, now throw. Got it in the middle, it's Simmons. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Wants to throw on 3rd down.
Shit really irritates me. This nigga gets every catch. I swear this nigga gets every single fucking catch contested, bro.
Nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
Trying to keep the drive alive.
Oh my goodness, these guys gonna get the ball home from the first quarter. Because I can't.
They give you 4 downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
Hey, if I had a back like that and I had this offensive line, man, I would do it too. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Roll the dice, give your guys an opportunity to go make a play, and they do.
The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Now from inside the red zone.
Come on, man, with this dumb shit.
It's Henderson. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Nice job by the running back catching the football.
Like, I know what he's doing, man. That's the stupid one. I know exactly what he's doing. Run out of space, man.
Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Working that left side now.
Oh my God, bro.
Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And how about the job by this offense. This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
Nigga, Clay Rhodes, the other rookie, we can build up.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. A collision.
Nigga, no.
After picking up 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run
Yes.
defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter.
This is 6-minute quarters.
They've got a first down here to open the period. The hand to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davidson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
I gotta put my.
For a quarterback as highly touted as Cade Klubnik was, I think he would even tell you he started slowly, but man, the progression, the improvement has been exponential, Jesse.
It has, Reese, and he's played big in big games as of late. You think back to last year's ACC championship game, and then I would argue his game against Texas, even in the loss in the playoff, that might have...
Looking for the end zone.
Oh my God, Cade Clemson.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but it was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but ball thrown out of bounds.
That was touchdown. That was touchdown, bro.
Well, they dial up on 2nd and a long
That was a steamer, and you dropped the bag.
The run to the left. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man.
He just really just dropped, just overthrew a meatball.
And that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
I did. The man's in freaking.
Splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day.
Wow.
With the catch, it's Randall.
Fuck.
Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch and really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here comes the Auburn offense. They got off to a flying start, a touchdown on that opening drive, and now an opportunity to build on this lead. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Got it on the outside. It's Singleton.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Wants to go up top.
Gosh.
Wide open downfield. That defense got gas, but they finally
Jackson Arnold to make these stones, but okay,
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
good job, Peter
And
Woods.
he never had a chance. Just stop cold
He
as
is
soon
not
as he
running.
got it.
He is not.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the
Oh my
entire
God, that's a pick.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Oh the
Got
fuck.
his man to the left.
Oh my God, bro.
Offense, they move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Auburn going to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
Oh my God.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Cobb. Got some room under the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wake Forest is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Illinois. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up, going over the top. And they want.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Now, you talk about line that was jacked up, excited for the big punt return. And then, man, he makes the big mistake, puts it on the deck, and the momentum goes shifted right back to the other side.
They'll open this one now. Here's an inside give. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Got a man. It's Davidson. That's a fumble. He picks it up, still on his feet. Touchdown, Tigers. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space. get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game one, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
Number 81, Celtic kicking away.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Making side adjustments here. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And on that outbreaking route, really it's designed for the receiver to make the catch before falling out of bounds. Nice timing and anticipation by the quarterback on that throw.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Thompson. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Here's the handoff. Picks up the first down. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. He's up to 55 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window if the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls was incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. This time it's complete. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Throws to the tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Oof. That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
Pulls it in. It's Randall. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Clemson.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback keeps it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. He nails it. A 58-yard field goal. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Motion from the back. Defense playing a bail technique. Steps away to find some room. Throws into the middle of the field. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe
turning it on. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. To the air, it's Klubnik. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They're able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. That's caught. It's Davidson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Clemson. And here they come, almost all the way back.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
He's got it in the end zone for the two as they trim more off of that lead.
And that's a sneaky big two-point conversion right there by this offense. Like, cutting the lead now. They're only down by 3. I think this is big because you put some game pressure now on the other side of the football. This offense now knows they have to come out here, score some points, or this could get interesting.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Motion from the wideout. He'll start this drive firing. Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Makes the grab. It's Cobb. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for him. Sure hands. It's Cobb. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks.
Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
To the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Here's the give off the left side.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a gap. It's Cobb. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
They stop him short of the marker. Turn it over on downs.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Quick pass on the fly motion. Runs through the tackle. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Back to pass, it's Klubnik. He's got his man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. It's caught downfield. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to pound it in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Touchdown, Tigers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Well, Well, I love the play call late in the fourth quarter. Now you're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker, anything is possible. They're trailing by just 4 to Georgia. We'll circle back if anything changes in this contested top 5 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's looking to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He rifles one deep down the right side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the returner goes down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Back to throw, it's Klubnik. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and look to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
Motion from the wide receiver. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Got room at the 35. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw it. Unleashes one deep. He makes a grab, and he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
A run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Clemson! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Grabbed in the middle. It's Singleton. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman.
It's a nice job running the end route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Simmons. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no...
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Touchdown, Auburn! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
They'll send the back in motion. He's looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. At the 35, he's open. There he goes. Inside the 30. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
And how about the wheels? Makes the big play. And listen, Palmer, when you mess up early in the game, you put the ball on the turf, you want to make it up, that's a great way to do it right there.
Yeah, he's been playing motivated, and this coaching staff, they haven't quit on him. They've kept him a big part of the game plan. He's paying off that confidence.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Goes to the option. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Enormous play coming right here. 3rd down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain, but Let's see what they do on fourth. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. There is no doubt. At this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. It's good.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be changing the route. Going right to work up top. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Got it in the middle. It's Thompson. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down.
Oh, and they get to him. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that's the final play.